Okay. So many places to grow here. It's kind of crazy.
The life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness.
Actually really cool how they like add land for it. Heck was that noise?
Wealth circulates like blood. All part.
Alright, so now we want to get the Daming Lu, and then we can do create road actions. We're gonna do this, and then... Yamps and woodcutters? Yeah, we do want that. So wait till you're done with that. You... can start spamming him. I have enough influence that I can actually, yeah, I'm aware. Oh, I didn't even realize that was there. Alright, so a herd of thoroughbreds began grazing the shores of the shrine, so we can crown the winners, 200 happiness, and 200 gold, or 150 culture. I think I want the happiness and the gold. Gold is really nice right now, plus getting, nice. Getting more... Oh, look at you. Getting more policy slots is actually pretty good for us right now because I'm starting to like have enough good ones that it's kind of annoying not having it.
Art were in the wood. Ships would exist by nature.
All right, class of 1370. The class of scholarly bureaucrats anxiously await the results of the civil service exams. The dread is palpable. After all, they studied long and hard in order to one day serve their government. Assign the top talent in economics or direct the best graduates towards science. So we get less than a turn of science or 2 turns of gold. I think I'm going to focus for the science. We have enough gold in the bank right now, and just speeding through science is pretty important. So the next thing we have is... Shipbuilding 2, lets me get them out there. Castles is you. Guilds is you. Plus 1 happiness from happiness building? Sure, we'll get that. I will definitely support that. Really? Dude, I'm allies with you and you stole my tech? Jeez Louise. Alright, we're gonna actually... Wait, they can offer and we can offer? That's kind of crazy. Who's got the highest culture? You do? Oh, and that's right, we can also convert populations. Have an alliance with another civilization. So wants and needs by many rule in the stage what is moral and immoral. So does this auto tick because I already have an alliance? Yeah, it does. Cool. Thank you for being retroactive. I'd be pissed if it wasn't. Alright, so we can now build you. You have a fishing quay and a wharf there. I don't think it's worth getting rid of that. Yeah, you got camels, definitely. I will want to hold off on actually, like, utilizing you, though, because I'll wait until I can get the extra science. I can start exploring ocean now. Tomato showed up. Okay, you shouldn't be damaged anymore. We can send you straight over there. Out of curiosity, is this even a different continent? Nope, he didn't settle on a different continent, but that's fine. Alright, I need significantly more missionaries, I'd say. And we have shipbuilding now, so we should actually grab these unique resources because... yeah, we got treasure fleets are starting. So same with you. Is it only you? Yeah. So we'll get those treasure fleets. Choose celebration. More food is better. You have a garrison, you have a garrison, you have a garrison, you have a garrison. You have a big garrison. Well, you may not have a garrison, actually, because of the way that it works. Well, either way, that's a nice little bump in science. Alright, let's spread it to the rural area. Then pump out a couple more missionaries. Alright, now we can safely explore the ocean, so we'll start doing that. And then... here, and take a look-see.
The river there is like our veins. The veins of the world.
Looks like they've been going crazy building roads. Because this guy only has one pop left in him, I'm gonna actually hold off on utilizing it until I get another missionary over there. Alright, now that we've got that, start throwing in specialists. You know, these tiles are actually really good. Oh, that's right, because of... yeah, okay. So I do want these two tiles. Extra production is always good in a city, plus we get extra science and culture from that, so we'll grab both of those. You also have quite a bit of good resources. Actually kind of crazy. And the cool thing is they won't disappear. Like, that's annoying. How did you get destroyed? Oh my gosh. Wait a turn, we'll grab that next turn, I guess, since apparently they can't get it. Okay, so you're that. We're gonna wait here. Now this guy does a quick pop. And then we'll send him over here. In fact, you could just come to here.
Yes. But do you have a flag?
Okay, you've grown again. I definitely like that. Science, please. That's all unique buildings. I need to increase my economy. Influence dropped like a rock. Holy cow, what? We'll get castles then. I can't do Madrid also. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Alright, an ancient barrow from a long past time lies alongside its road for its almost unrecognizably growing tundra. So we get 50 damage and get 200 culture, or we get 100 culture. We'll take the damage. That's 2 turns of culture. It's nothing to sneeze at. Really? God, he barely had enough health to do that. That's hilarious. Alright, you could also build me missionaries now. Do I want to take this city? It is a really good city, and it will wipe him out, though, is the problem. So I think no, he has 2 cities. That makes this city even better. And I wouldn't mind a city down here either. You know what? I think a city here. 2, 3. Yeah, there's no way for me to get... Well, a city here. We get this, but it's not really worth it. I think a city here-ish. And then take over this city. I like that a lot. But we actually don't even need to attack this city. So I think, in actuality, let's build a settler. And then I can attack his capital, but I won't actually take it. Let's see what our opinion is. He's at -5 with me. He's allied with you and hostile towards them. Yeah, so I would say we declare war and get him to hand over this city, and I go settle a city over here. I can get access to the tea. I get a lot. And then I'll need to consider getting my settlement limit up, but it'll be 2 more treasure fleet cities. Let's see, you're just pure archers. Not a big fan of that. So we will... In your case, we would want, I'd say, 2 catapults. You're fine, and then that's 4 turns, and then I'd say you can build me you. You can build me a unique unit. And then, actually, you can also build me one. Okay. And then the goal will be taking over. We'll be attacking this city to take this city. So you're getting a decent amount of gold. I still feel like grabbing some more of these production tiles, and then after that we'll start getting specialists. Some of our towns are going to start coming online here in a little bit, which will really help. You only have 1 more pop or tick on you, so we'll do that. And then, are you on a different continent? Nope. But we can actually start sending you in this direction. I don't have to worry about them taking damage anymore. back. Oh, I should have waited. Oh well. Forgot. I'm just going to just make all my trade routes. I really don't care. Well, we'll lose this one, but it's fine.
Matsuyama Castle. The keep is higher than the autumn sky.
Okay, actually, before I do anything else, let me see. We get +1 settlement limit from this. Yeah, so I think we might just go dialoguing twice, and then I don't know if... Is there a tech that gives me... Oh, we get a relic from this. The masters are giving relics, which is interesting. Okay, good to know. Okay, interesting how that's the only freshwater tile. But I kind of agree with... I don't, it's a little too close to that city, so we're gonna just bring you over here. Catapult, as well as my army. Here. Oh, good. Ah. Ah. Got a milestone. I need a research education, get 4 more specialists for the science one. Spawn my treasure fleet, and then we need to get more relics. I think I do like the increased age length. That is significant. Does slow down the game tremendously, but it is what it is. All right, we're gonna bring you. Yeah, you can just chill out right here. You only have 1 pop, so you're not going to be of much use. Unless I bring you kind of like over here. The announcement is -60. We're actually up to +15. That sucks. Alright, I don't need to convert population. I guess just military infiltration is all we can do. Otherwise, we're just going to steal from him until he gets really pissed off at me.
Rituals guide the people. Law.
This should give me more science. Let's see. So it's 160, 192. Yeah, 112, 201. Sounds good to me. Confucius want diplomat, not being opposing law would be yada yada. So we get +1 tradition slots or +1 culture for all settlements following your religion. We're pretty solid on that. Well, let's get the additional slot. We'll get the extra Ming for an extra slot for settlements. We can start building dungeons. Let's get rid of the farm. Let's see, what is it giving me, actually? Yeah, I'd say getting rid of the farm is fine. Grab this tile, and then after that I think it's specialists. Oh, I got my treasure fleet. Nice. If that wasn't such a pain in the ass with so many units being here, I might actually be interested in like picking all that stuff.
Were in the wood. Ships would exist by nature.
Okay, Roman town. Really need the camels. I have enough gold. So you know what? Let's convert you to a city. Then we'll buy a fishing key. That's the only place I can put it. Then let's purchase a shipyard. A nice little bit of production. And a wharf is fine. And then I'm running a little low on money. But that's fine. Shit wouldn't switch back. I want 8 food. We actually have a decent amount. That's 10%. Okay, yeah, let's make the sawmill here. The brickyard is clay pits and clay mines, and the saw pit. That's weird. All right, we'll just keep doing that. Then we can grow you. We can make you, give you more stuff. Let's grab this extra production. Finally, in fact, I didn't even think about that. We'll grab that too. Growing you, we want the additional treasure fleet resources. Don't have a ton of quarries, but I guess we'll get it because it's relatively quick. Yeah, and we also need to consider defense for that city, huh? So I'll actually send you over here too. Okay, so we can now be the Mughals because we have at least 4 trade routes.
Plenty of money maketh generally things dear, and scarcity of money maketh likewise generally things good cheap.
Both of those are pretty good. Alright, so we have trade winds, which I feel is pretty solid. I don't have a ton of science buildings. There's only like 4 science, so let's do this. Nice buff to my gold. And then... Can my capital build it? And the answer to that is no, but you can. And then +2 resource element, +2 gold, and +1 silver. Every resource assigned to it must be placed on desert. And this is my only city that's going to have access to desert, so we actually want to build that. More so than the dungeon. That built it out of the way. What's your production? 61? Still government secrets was revealed. I don't see X spy was revealed. Shouldn't that be question mark spy was or like? They need to change that because that seems confusing. We stole a whole civic. Crazy. Revealed espionage is only -10, which is probably why they do it so often. Okay, so how am I doing in terms of economic? I need 10 points. It's gonna be a while. Wealth was like a land, river, nourishment, economic security. So I get an economic point just for doing that, I guess. We get a boost towards purchasing all settlements. We get +1 gold on resources in towns or +2 in distant lands. Let's see. I wanted this versus this. This would be 2 every attractive trade route. I'm going to have 3 or 4, so that's like 8 gold, 16 gold. Or +1 for every imported resource. I think doing this and then going... Yeah, I think this and then going down this path is pretty good. The +1 resource capacity isn't super necessary. Actually, is that in towns? Yeah, that's actually better.